Europe is a vast and diverse continent brimming with history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. While it's impossible to see everything in just one trip, many travelers flock to famous cities like Rome and Paris on their first visit. And hey, I get it. Those cities are classics for a reason. But Europe is also a continent of hidden gems, places that are just as rewarding, often less crowded, and always full of those enriching travel experiences we crave. So, if you're ready to venture off the beaten path and discover the road less traveled, then stick around, because I'm going to share 7 underrated European destinations that deserve a spot on your travel bucket list. Our first stop takes us to the Netherlands, but not to Amsterdam, no sir. We're heading south to Rotterdam, a city that was almost completely rebuilt after World War II and is now a showcase of cutting-edge architecture. Imagine walking amongst a cluster of tilted and painted cubes, each one a home. That's the iconic cube houses of Rotterdam. Then there's the Marktthal, a stunning horseshoe-shaped market hall with apartments overlooking the bustling stalls below, a feast for the eyes and the stomach. And for panoramic views of this vibrant city, take a ride up the Euromast Tower, the tallest building in the Netherlands. Rotterdam is a testament to innovation and resilience, a city that embraces the future while honoring its past. You'll find great museums, friendly people, and those famous Dutch bike paths make getting around a breeze. Next, we're heading to the Mediterranean, to the Balearic Islands of Spain, but not to the well-trodden party islands of Ibiza and Mallorca. No, we're going to Menorca, the quiet, laid-back little sister with a charm all its own. Menorca is a designated UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, known for its pristine beaches, crystal-clear waters, and lush green countryside. Explore the charming towns of Man and Ciutadella, each with its own unique character and history. Wander through narrow, cobbled streets, soak up the sunshine in picturesque plazas, and discover hidden coves and beaches. History buffs will be fascinated by Menorca's prehistoric stone structures, remnants of a rich and ancient past. And foodies, be sure to sample the island's delicious cuisine, from fresh seafood to locally produced cheeses and wines. Now let's hop over to England, but we're skipping the bustling streets of London for the rolling green hills of the Yorkshire Dales. This national park is a tapestry of dry stone walls, sheep-dotted pastures, and charming villages that seem frozen in time. Imagine yourself hiking through fields of wildflowers, the air filled with the sound of birdsong and the bleating of sheep. Visit Malham Cove, a majestic limestone cliff that towers over the landscape, or explore the charming villages of Grassington and Hawes, where you can browse local crafts, sip on Yorkshire tea, and experience traditional English hospitality. And don't forget to try a hearty Yorkshire pudding, a local delicacy that will warm your soul. Chapter 4. Our next stop takes us to Italy, but forget about Rome, Florence, or Venice for now. We're going south to the region of Basilicata, to a city that's literally carved into the side of a ravine, Matera. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the oldest continuously inhabited settlements in the world, with its famous sassi, cave dwellings that date back to the Paleolithic era. Explore the labyrinthine streets, admire the cave churches adorned with ancient frescoes, and imagine life as it was centuries ago. In recent years, Matera has been experiencing a renaissance, with many of the sassi transformed into boutique hotels, restaurants, and art studios. And if Matera looks familiar, it's probably because it served as a filming location for the James Bond film. Now let's venture into the heart of Transylvania, Romania, a region steeped in myth, legend, and breathtaking scenery. Forget the vampire cliches. Transylvania is a land of towering mountains, medieval castles, and charming villages where time seems to have stood still. Visit Brasov, a vibrant city surrounded by the Carpathian Mountains, and explore its medieval old town with its iconic black church. Then journey to Bran Castle, perched high on a cliff top, and let your imagination run wild with tales of Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. And don't miss the incredibly well-preserved medieval town of Sigiswara, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's like stepping back in time. Next, we're heading west to Portugal, but we're skipping the beaches of the Algarve for the enchanting city of Porto. Nestled along the banks of the Douro River, Porto is a city of colorful buildings, winding streets, and a rich history tied to its famous port wine. Take a leisurely cruise down the Douro, passing under the iconic Dom Luís Bridge and admiring the city's skyline. Visit the port wine cellars of Vila Nova de Gaia, where you can sample this sweet and fortified wine and learn about its production. And be sure to explore Porto's historic Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its narrow streets, colorful houses, and lively plazas. Our final destination takes us high into the Pyrenees Mountains, a majestic range that forms a natural border between France and Spain. Here, you'll find soaring peaks, verdant valleys, and a sense of tranquility that's hard to find elsewhere in Europe. Hop aboard the train Jaune, a scenic railway that winds its way through the mountains, offering breathtaking views of the landscape. Explore the tiny principality of Andorra, nestled high in the mountains, or venture into Ordesa and Monte Perdido National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its dramatic canyons, waterfalls, and glaciers. Whether you're an avid hiker, a nature enthusiast, or simply looking for a peaceful escape, the Pyrenees have something to offer everyone. While Europe's iconic cities will always be popular destinations, there's something special about venturing off the beaten path and discovering new places. From the cutting-edge architecture of Rotterdam to the ancient cave dwellings of Matera, these 7 destinations offer a fresh perspective on Europe's rich and diverse history. Whether you're a nature lover, a history buff, or simply looking for a new adventure, these hidden gems are sure to provide unforgettable experiences on your next European trip. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to discover the magic of Europe's less traveled corners. Happy travels! If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Thank you.